Good afternoon, Sean Hicks coming at you here. A little midday money on a Sunday. And we'll get to the one football game and then a bunch of baseball game free picks today. So if you're watching, hello and welcome again. How are you today? So yesterday, what do we do? We split out here on the video. 2-2 in our football, 2-2 in baseball. We did hit a dog in baseball with the Yanks. Unders. So we had over Chicago. Now, granted, these NFL totals, 13-2 to the under. I get it. We don't mind betting unders there, right? We had unders, no problem. But that one's a tough one to lose when it's you got 30 points and you're looking for just one touchdown with a whole quarter to go. So tough one to swallow there. Denver game, again, this one goes one of the few games that go over. You got to be kidding me. 30 guys out from Minnesota. And I said this yesterday in the show. I had Minnesota early. I took Minnesota. And obviously it was before I knew who was playing, stuff like this. What am I going to do here? It was I think guys are going to sit out. I get it. I understand that. But, 30 guys. I said in the show I'd lean Denver, even though I had Minnesota on the sites. But I told you the case why for Denver there. But hey, it is what it is. Ravens winner. Jets under got there. We talked about Houston on the football show. Texans were a nice little winner there. So I don't know. If you watch Football Friday show, we cover a lot of games and took care of business there. So hopefully you made a little money. I did lose. San Fran was my best bet, and I'm thinking I had a shot all game. I mean, how do you let them come down the field like that? What are you doing? Terrible. Oh, well, move on. Baseball, again, we had winning day on the bases yesterday. I go 4-3 in the bases with the other plays, although somewhere in the chat here. But I got a good one because I had Arizona. We took the Diamondbacks there, big dog. We had the Yankees, so it's 4-3 is really like a 5-3 day, so we'll take it. Tyreek's coming in. Top of the morning to you, Tyreek. How are you today? Colts 34.5 to 33. Yeah. I left it just under. I didn't, someone said like, oh, the line moved. So the lines moved, folks. Some of these games I put up the night before. And in the case of the football games, they're 2 days before because I came out the other day. So I still like the under. I like the under on Friday. Hey Dave, good morning. Best free one today. It's a Sunday, so you know how we're gonna roll today, right? I like a lot of teams. No way teams are gonna get swept today, right? No way teams are getting swept today. We got some first five guys on the hill. Although, you know what? I'm gonna fade Smiley. We'll start there. So Smiley's got some good first five numbers, right? 12-5 for the Braves. But I'm going to grab the Nats in the first five here. I think because we'll put a couple runs. The line moved a little bit here to Washington. I was going to come in on the. I do have Atlanta for the game. I took the Braves. I got a minus 143-ish. But I'm first five. I'm going to see what happens here. It's plus money. I'll take a shot. But I do like the Braves overall there. My best free one here. I'm going to look at Arizona and Seattle here, Dave. We got two teams. No way Toronto or the Padres will get swept, right? So we're getting Seattle's basically a pick. I'm right. They're plus 101, plus 100. Arizona's a little bit of a dog here, Gallon on Hill. As I said about the Padres, I've said a few times. I don't know. This team to me is not in a good spot. You're all no hitter really gonna come out and hit today. Maybe they're just like bummed. I don't know. I'll take, as my favorite play in the videos today will probably be the dogs here with Arizona and Seattle. All right, Mr. Degenerate's in the house. Started with the kickoff, Mr. Hey, it is what it is. King D, how are you today? And good morning. Pine Bluff representing Llama Life. We're loving it. Talking to Niners game. What are you gonna do? Niners. I think I was on the right side there. Sometimes you lose, no matter. You're going to have losers even though you think you have a winner. Does that make any sense? That's like a Yogi Berraism there. It ain't over till it's over. But that game I liked. I thought it was a prime spot. They got quarterback battle and, the coach and Andy Reid's. I just, whatever. It's a loser. I got to move on. It's frustrating, yeah, but I'll move on to the next day. I made a little money yesterday overall. It's all that matters to me. There you go. Take it, King D. It's money in your pocket. San Diego getting swept. Absolutely. Good morning, Michael. How are you today? Greg's also on the Mariners for a 5-4 game. You got to take the Mariners are tough at home. And as we always say, our team's just going to switch it on and stuff like that and turn on. Well, the Mariners had been decent at home. They're 13 games over 500 at home, one of the better home teams, 37 wins at home, one of the top home teams in baseball. I'll take a shot. Toronto, 500 team on the road here. They're not great. And you got Mets, who I don't love. They've lost 3 in a row. Give me Seattle. Let's go, baby. You know it. Francisco's here today. Good morning, Francisco. Gave me the thumbs up. That's all we asked for, right? Just a little thumbs up. Yankees team total over 3.5. I like it. I got the over 9 in that game. I know it came down to 8.5. Cubs are getting swept. Here's a game I did not play tomorrow. So I got Seattle. I got Houston run line. I like the Nats first 5, but I took the Braves for the game, thinking they can score late against this team if need be. Right? Dodgers going for the sweep. Arizona sweep. A couple teams there, but we'll talk about Miami first. I can't lay like above 52 these guys. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't. I want to go. I want to take all the teams going for sweeps. Right? So I'll go some run lines if I have to. Dogs, whatever. And like St. Louis, I can't take St. Louis. I took Kansas City. I got Kansas City in the sweep. I got Kansas City. I'm all for no way so-and-so's getting swept, right? They're going for a sweep. I'm going to take the team going for the sweep. And sometimes I get dogs. I can't bet on J.A. Happ, just like I couldn't bet Leicester yesterday. And I can't lay that kind of price with Miami because Mills hasn't pitched terribly. I know their offense isn't bad, but I just can't. That's sometimes I just got to – no, I can't do it. I take the outs. All right, it's one game. We don't mind. On a lot of them. All right, good to know. Like, yeah, I kind of like, Sundays are they're weird days, because I like it because you got teams going for a sweep, and no one thinks the teams are going to get swept. So I think you can find some value in that, especially when we get dogs. Today we got some faves, but I heard the Capper say it's hard picking one winner. Try picking a loser. That's it. I'm gonna throw the losers out. These are my favorite losers, Francisco. If I called them losers, would they all win? Right? Even when you win, you lose, and if you lose, you win. What did she say? Anybody know that movie? Gloria said, "Even when I win, I really lose, but when you lose, you really win." White Men Can't Jump. Woody Harrelson. Anybody? Wesley Snipes. Classic. Yanks over the 8.5. Yes, Mark. I got 9. I got a bad number there. I got 9. Giants run line. And the Twins over to 10. Yeah, I got the Twins over to 10. I actually got 10.5, so you got a little better number than me there. And the Giants on the run line would. I want to say I want to take Gray, but that's just the game I'm avoiding. That's just been terrible. It's 1 star for Seattle. Well, I mean, I don't know, but Toronto's not playing well right now. I mean, you lost a couple in a row, right? Toronto is dropped to 3 in a row. So you've lost 3 in a row. No one's giving Seattle a shot. Seattle has, I think, the second best or tied for second or third best record in baseball at home. And they're a pick 'em, maybe a little plus 101. I'll take a shot. As I say, I'll take a shot with a home dog versus a team that's just a 500 club and the other team's 12, 13 games over 500. Opinion, Red Sox, Oakland A's. Dave, even run line for the A's, minus 150. They got to win by 2 runs. Aiken, listen, guy's 0-7 in his first 5. Not a guy you want to really get behind, the first 5 guy. Well, now laying 150 is one thing. I'll be like, you know what? That's the top of my game. I'll lay 145, 150. 150. I just on a run line, that is just way too much for me. Wait, I mean, 150 run line, might as well just lay $2 on the what's Rodriguez like? No, 290. He's like 290 today. So I'm not playing it. Oakland A's and Texas. So here, Texas, I took the over 8.5 there with Manaea and Allard. And Allard is bad. Allard is a 1 in 10 first 5 guy. So definitely something I want to avoid there. I'm thinking A's. I like the over. And then let's look at the run line, but I didn't play it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 11 games I bet today. I mean, I can't just. I want to do A's run line. I didn't bet. Dodgers, I got Dodgers run line. Dodgers run line. Cardinals run line plus 120. Kingy. Now, I ended up taking KC plus the 105. In hindsight, right now, I did the free pick video last night, and I got him here. Should I say, you know what? If the Cardinals are going to win and sweep, why not go run line? I think that's a safe bet there. I mean, I just the hate I have, or just the lack of faith, I should say. I don't like hating people, but yeah, this Hap, I just. But again, it's not like Kansas City's really good, right? We got 49 and 66. Not exactly a good team. I got Brewers, Dodgers, 1.5. Astros money line, Colts game under, Red Sox. Okay, so Brew Crew run line again. I'm not. You want to take Milwaukee? Should they win here? You're playing Pittsburgh. Get it done. I get it. Dodgers run line. I got it. I'm with you on that. I don't like the Mets at all. Astros money line. If let me ask you this: you're going to lay 180 with McCullers on the road to the Angels, but you won't lay 160 or 170 with Scherzer. I mean, the Dodger run line is, 102. What's the difference? Why don't you just take a money line? If you're taking Houston money line, why don't you take the Dodgers money line? Now, Carrasco's going to go, 4 innings, 5 innings? I mean, I don't know. I mean, that would be, with the Dodgers being a little sketchy with their hitting. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. That would be a spot where I'd be like, all right, I'll lay the 170 there instead of 180 with Houston. I'd be opposite on that. I mean, not that I'm betting laying 170s, but Colts game under, you got a Red Sox by a 1.5. Yeah, run line, again, Darius, I said, I don't want to lay 150 on a run line. That's asking a lot of me. Giants money line. Okay, now, you're laying $2 with the Giants with Wood against Colorado. I mean, to me, it's no difference between $2. You're going to lay $2 there. Why don't you lay $3 with Boston? What's the difference? I mean, that's what I mean. We're like risk 200. Why not risk 300? Dodgers run line. That's I got. I got a plus 102, Markel. Home run props. Our guy Sal Perez, 5 homers versus Hap. Conforto. All right. I could go to a little Conforto versus there and Perez. Why not? Throw a couple bucks on it. I'm glad you're coming with the home run props. I don't really get into those. Dodgers let me down first 5. I understand. And then when you lose, it's tough coming back on a team again. Like, they hurt you. Like, I don't want to do that again. Diamondbacks might sweep the Padres. They overrate to me. I already took the Diamondbacks. I got my plus 138. We had the Diamondbacks yesterday. I came in, took them out of show. I said, I'll take Diamondbacks. I got out of show. I got them at plus 186, and I was happy. Dodgers 4-2 last 6 full 5s. I'll take a shot with the Dodgers here. Why wouldn't I take a shot with I got the Dodgers for the full game. I'll take them for the first 5. Mike's coming in. We are all well. We're all healthy as I could be for a fat guy. I'm a healthy fat guy. I got low blood pressure, cholesterol. I'm a guy who eats like mayo out of a jar. I'm like a tuna fish. I'm like, scoop for me. If I want it in a bowl. I like the Dodgers. Got to do Dodgers. I'm on the Dodgers with you there. Cubs look like starter. I can't do the Marlins. I mean, they're laying 150 on. I can't lay 150 with the Marlins. Even if they're going for a sweep, I want to take them. I just can't. I can't do it. King D says he's done with the A's. Well, they got a tough schedule coming up, so it might be almost time to be done with the A's. We got to see how they do. Red Sox over to 6 runs. I take a shot with the plus money. Go for it. I mean, the total's big anyway, right? I mean, Aiken's terrible. They should score runs. Go for it. Yanks money line, Twins money line, Marlins money line. So, I had the Yanks yesterday, but today I'm on the White Sox. I grabbed a little run line with this line. 170. I don't like Giolito's not having a great year, but something just tells me the White Sox today. So I grabbed White Sox on the run line, and I got the over to 9. Again, not the best number to see any hands out there, but Twins money line against Tampa. This is a tough one because I almost came in on Tampa. Actually, I did come in Tampa run line. I did take a -108. I was in the air with this because I'm like, total's going up. Total was a tricky one for me, I should say, because it was 10. I see 10 and a half. I ended up betting it anyway. But Twins at 145, 150. I'm not going to say no. Tampa does struggle a little bit against lefties, Mike. I'm the other side, but I'm not going to say don't do that bet. No, Twins hit a little bit. Marlins money line. And again, how can I lay this kind of number with Miami? It's still Miami. I want to lay 140, 145. It's come down. It was 150 earlier when I went through the lines here. So now it's down to 143 range. So people are coming in on the Cubs. Scary. Fernando. Good morning, Fernando. Welcome. I took KC team total over. I took Kansas City. Hap. I can't. Oakland A's over the 5-run team total. I'd say yes. Get it done here. I didn't look at the lineup to see who's in today, but hopefully they don't have, the backup team in here. But Allard Early is bad. The guy's 1-10 in the first 5, so he's going to give up some runs. So I got Texas over the 8.5. Mr. Jenner, give me a thumbs down. What do you give me a thumbs down for? What's the thumbs down one for? What did I say, Mr. D? I don't know. My KC future is only good. Either. It's gone. I put that in my little box for my box of losers. My envelope of losers, I should say. My manila envelope. Rockies money line with Gray. I almost want to take a shot with Gray. Big waves. Wood. No, and this is I'm not saying bad things about San Francisco, right? They've won 8 of 10. No way they lose 2 in a row, right? People think, Colorado's not going to beat them again. You get the 39 win. The Rockies have the best home record in baseball. They got 40 wins. San Fran's got 39. As you mentioned, the Seattle team nobody's counting on is at 37. Crazy. Back to the Colorado. I wouldn't mind taking a shot here with the Rocks. I understand. Gray's pitched decent. Could be worth it. You know what? I might jump on that one. Believe it or not, I might take a little Colorado after the show. Going back to Dodgers. King D, I'm with you. I'm on him. Tim Earl, good morning. Dodgers. Fernando's coming. Dodgers. All right. Dodgers run line. Yes. Astros run line. I'd say the same thing. We're taking Dodgers. Braves run line. Why not? A little bit of better payday. I get it. Smiley haven't pitched terribly. Giants game and Indians under. I can see Giants under, right? As I mentioned, Gray's been pitching good. Colorado on the road, not so good. You have to score to win games, stuff like that. So under there, sure. What is the total? Down to 8. Okay, nice. I like it. 8.5 to 8. Go for it. And then the Cleveland game with McKenzie and Hutch. 9. I see a couple of 9.5s, a lot of 9s out there. So it's coming down. Again, 2 guys. I don't want much about Hutch here. The move tells me under. These, books aren't moving 9.5s to 9 based on, some money's got to come in at their respect to move that line because that's just a random game. Brewers. Chris, I was like, Brewy or Bravers? All right, Brew Crew. So I'm not going to lay $2. It's got to be a run line play. How do you not just take the Brewers here? And folks, I mentioned it. I'm 9 games under, I think, 500 for baseball. That being said, if you're just taking faves and even money line faves, you're having a nice year, 59%. But I can't come in and tell you to bet these $182 faves on the road. Can't do it. Mr. Jenner, Brewers run line. I could be with you on there. A's run line, yes. Red Sox over. I'd say yes to all 3 of those. Giants money line. I actually like the other way there. I'm kind of leaning towards Colorado. I'm talking myself into betting the Rockies right now. 2 grand. There you go, Darius. That's not a bad day. That helps out. Thoughts on the Braves? So Brave game's tricky here. Smiley's got good first 5 numbers, right? 12-5. But I'm taking the Nats for the first 5 here. I think they'll score some runs. So maybe they get to Smiley. I do have the Braves for the game. But at plus money here, I'm going to say, you know what? I'll take a shot. The Nats hit lefties a little bit. I'll take a shot at plus 135 here on the Nats for the game. But I do have Braves overall. First 5 Nats, I'm going to say maybe Smiley regresses a little bit in the way he's been pitching. So I do have the Braves up for the game, but I like the Nats first 5. Roll Sports coming in. I'm a healthy fat guy. Trans slender. I like it. I identify as skinny. I kind of like the Reds today. Listen, Sonny Gray, 4-10 in his first 5s. Not a guy you want to back here. And then on top of that, he's not only is he bad the first 5 though, man. I mean, he got a bad bull. He's got as bad. The Philly bullpen's bad. The Reds bullpen's pretty bad too. So I'm going to take a shot with Philly here on the first 5, just because I'm not that high on Gray, nor the Cincinnati bullpen. Again, Philly bullpen's not that great either, but I don't know. Coming in on the Phils. And then coming Phils early, Nola holds them in check, and it's 4-2, 3-1, 2-1, 1-0. I don't care. Philly's first 5, and I don't care what happens after the fact. Timrell's coming in. Atlanta watching over. Yes, I'm with you on that. Atlanta run line. Go for it with Smiley. I understand. Millie and Pitt over the total of. See, a couple in the hands out there with the 9. I can get behind that, right? See some on Pittsburgh. I understand that thinking there. Miami over. Yes. Seattle, I'm with you. Dodgers, Mets under. Why not? You got 2, I know you love your guy, Carrasco. Indy, Carolina under 33.5. Yeah. I just put under up. I wasn't sure people would get at. Someone messaged me like, oh, your total was off by. I mean, folks, I don't wait till kickoff to bet my games. I tell you this all the time. And does it pay off sometimes? Sometimes it pays off. Yes, it didn't pay off for me yesterday. I had the Jaguars plus 2.5. Loser. Minnesota, I think they're going to play. Next thing you know, we got, 33-something guys sitting out of the game. Loser. So it doesn't mean it wins all the time, but the lines do change. Greg says he got Tampa on the wrong line because they'll show up after being shut out. At least I hope so. It's, that's the thinking, right? You skipped over Big X. Here we go. You know what, Big X? It was under Mike's, and it's a long one. It comes up on a comments long, so I saw the triple line. I thought it was the other one. Milwaukee under the 9. I don't know. Run line Milwaukee, yes, but I was just saying I could see the over there because of Pittsburgh. Sometimes they scrape together some runs. Like out of blue, they'll explode for like 5 runs somewhere. You're like, where the heck did that come from? So I really don't like that under there. Oakland run line, I could get behind. Milwaukee run line, yes. Yanks over, I'm already with you. On it with you there. Boston run line or the super run line. Yeah, Boston. I would almost go super run line with Boston based on I don't want to lay 150 with the Red Sox. So I got to find out where I was over here. Here we go. We're Big X. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Thumbs up from Fernando. Thought on alternate Red Sox team total. Cubs game over, White Sox over 10. Okay, so Atlanta, I do have Atlanta for the game, but first 5, I'm going to just take a shot on plus money with the Nats because I think maybe they score a couple runs here. They do hit lefties. And I got the Braves minus 146 for the game. But that's me thinking that Smiley continues pitching well, and they win this game 7-3, and it's a nice winning baseball game. But I got the Nats thinking, all right, they score a little early here, and it's 4-3 Nats going into the 6th or something like that, 3-2, and then the bullpens come in. I got a better shot with Atlanta than I do with Washington. So I like Atlanta full game, but I'm going to take a a flyer on a plus money Nats early. Red Sox team total over? Yes. Cubs game over. I have no opinion on this Cubs Marlin game whatsoever. I mean, zero. White Sox over? Yes, I'm on the White Sox over. Tampa. I got Tampa run line today and Tampa over the 10.5 and run line minus 108. Not me. All right. I was like, oh, what happened there? Real breezy. I've been hot. What are some plus money picks? Plus money today picks? There's only a couple. I like Arizona, Seattle's plus money there for you, real breeze. I'm actually coming in maybe on Colorado here as a big dog. That could be the big one for us, real breezy. Francisco, I'm a White Sox fan. Giolito is vulnerable. Bullpen. Hendricks also sketchy. Yanks are scoring lately. Yeah, I kind of like the over there. I read the last night at 9, and now it's down 8.5, which makes me scratch my head. I'm like, what is that? I mean, we've seen these bullpens give up runs. Why is this line coming down? But we'll see what happens. Hopefully he wins. What am I going to do? If it loses, tomorrow's Monday, and we're back at it. Actually, not even tomorrow. We're back at it tonight, and we'll get at the numbers. I really like the over White Sox. I agree. I agree, Matt. My thing is, why is it coming down? Astros over the 9. I kind of like the under there. I wish I would have had a 9.5, Markel, but it's 9. I still lean under there. WNBA. Yeah. Basketball. I'm betting WNBA. I'm not betting Summer League. I don't like regular NBA. I'm not going to bet the WNBA. Brewers over, King. Yeah, I would lean to the over in that Brewers game. I like the Jays money line. They're about to be live today. Says who, man? I don't know. I got Seattle. They've lost 3 in a row. No way to Toronto's not getting swept. They're the Blue Jays. They got Vlad Guerrero. They got, Springer. They just made a big trade. Still in 4th place. Thoughts on Carolina plus 3? Let me bring out my football pad for the Carolina game here. See what I wrote when we did the Friday night football show. So Carolina, it is plus 3. Carolina is plus 3. Did this line really go to plus 3? That's not right. That's got to be wrong. So, we got QB battle here in India, right? Everybody knows Easton Ellinger playing here. You got Brent Hundley, is the veteran kind of guy. Who's playing here? PJ Walker getting reps here. Will Greer. We know Sam Darnold's not playing. We know that. I mean, plus 3. You almost want to make a play on Carolina, but I can't. I'm gonna go under here. My initial lean was to the over in this game, with Easton and Ellinger on the other side. But going over yesterday's games and looking at these hot messes, I would definitely lean to the under. Marlins first 5. Continue to fade the Cubs. You know what? Minus the 105 there. I say go for it. Go for it. Let's go Colts. King D's on the Colts today. We'll see. You're welcome, Big Egg. You know that. I try to hit every one. So, but then all of a sudden, when I pop back off of something, and if there's a lot of comments, then it goes up. I got to start hunting. Again, football time. We got to have to streamline this down a little bit when the September starts up, because I just can't. As much as I want to hit every game in the box for everybody, I just can't do it. I can't do it. Not when we're going to be doing 2 shows a day, and a lot of videos and stuff like that. So many picks and stuff. We're just going to have the games up. It'll be baseball. It'll be like on Monday. We'll come back. We'll have probably just baseball on Monday and Monday Night Football. And then Tuesday will be baseball. Maybe I thought like an early, because this was the late show, probably with football going on. We'll always have like a night game we'll talk about or something during the week. Maybe look at the baseball. But again, you give out a bunch of games a day. Come on, there's not that many football. You can't do it. But Ray Reddington in the house. Good morning, Ray. Mr. Hill comes in. Red Sox run line. Over, yes. The run line. I can't do the run line on 150. That is just a monster run line for me. Dodgers money line and the under. I got run line on Dodgers. Under would be somewhere I'd look to, absolutely. Dodgers money line, you want to lay it? I mean, I think they should win, but listen, I don't want to lay 150 run line. I don't want to lay 170 money line. I'd rather it be a pass, or if I'm taking a run line, I'll lose. I just can't with the big numbers. I was going to go under an Astros game, but they just went over last night. I get it, but it's yesterday. Can't look into that's yesterday's game. Today's looks like an under to me here. You guys give me a +3. I'd grab the +3. I'd take the +3, Chris. Carolina, take it. Take the +3. Take Connecticut Sun, WNBA. He says. There you go for your WNBA people. Jeff's in the house. I am well. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're resting up. I know you got a hot job out there doing what you do. WNBA, Seattle, UConn. Stop with this. On that note, we're getting out of here. We talk about WNBA. I don't like regular NBA. Why are we doing WNBA or Summer League? We got football and baseball. College football starts in 13 days. I'm not saying we're taking Illinois as a home dog against Nebraska, but I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen? But we're rolling out of here. Thanks, everybody, popping in. Let's have a nice Sunday. End the week on a winning note. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for popping in. Bye-bye.